My name is Wendy Burtnall, and I've recently created the business called Sensory Solutions. I partnered with Alicia Grogan, who is the author of YourKidsTable.com, and we provide information to parents of children who have sensory processing disorder. We help the parents understand and know how to support their kids who have sensory processing difficulties in any way that they have them. So my business before we found Miracy was pretty much non-existent. I had started out with a blog in January of 2015, and I spent a lot of time writing different things, trying to figure out my message, trying to figure out what I wanted to give to the world, I guess. And before I started Miracy, it was just a matter of writing whatever I thought I could write, but really I was getting maybe 40 to 50 page views per post, and it really wasn't going anywhere. It was taking a lot of time, but it wasn't doing much for anybody. So when I first started my business, it was definitely something that I had the passion for. I had ideas that I wanted to portray to people in the online space, but I didn't know how to do it. Miracy really helped me understand exactly how to get my business where I wanted it to be and how to take it up a notch and take it from that stage of just putting out random information to actually putting out something valuable where I could educate people and help change their lives. When I decided to take the plunge and purchase Course Builders Laboratory, it was because I had a friend who had highly recommended it. But at the time I had also been I'd been experimenting, I guess, with my own blog. I had tried to launch a little course just with the 50 people that I had in my newsletter subscribers. I got 12 people to sign up for this free course that I was doing, but I really was not doing a good job with the course. I knew that it was something that was going to be difficult, but I didn't know how difficult it was going to be. So when I saw Course Builders Laboratory come up, I definitely hesitated a little bit because it was more than I wanted to spend, it was more than I wanted to invest, but I ended up doing it because I knew without Course Builders Laboratory, I'd be stuck in the rut that I was in of just trying to figure out all the answers on my own and really not getting much of anywhere. Course Builders Laboratory has really helped me rethink the way I do online business. Rather than just putting all the information on a blog where I get 50 page views, I'm turning my information into education, into something tangible that people can take and help change their lives. Course Builders Laboratory helped me change my approach to building my business in the way that in the beginning of my blog, I was hoping to build an audience by just blogging. And I figured once I built an audience, I would then produce something good. But Course Builders Laboratory has helped me see that I produce something good right away and the audience comes second. The offer I chose to make actually came kind of by chance. I had already started somewhat of a pilot with my own blog, with my own audience, right before I started Course Builders Laboratory, and that wasn't going so well, but the topic was definitely around sensory processing. Sensory processing is something that's really important to me because I spent nearly 10 years as a professional dealing with children who have sensory processing disorder, helping their parents try to understand them. But sensory processing became a little bit more important to me when I had a child who had sensory processing disorder. So when I chose to create something for the online space, my heart was definitely with sensory processing because of those things. There have been other challenges too, like when we first went to launch our pilot, we were hoping to fill our pilot with 20 students. And we did everything we could, we got all of our stuff up and ready, and even still we got, I think, one person to sign up on the first day. And after, I think, 10 days, we only had 9 people sign up for our pilot. So that was pretty difficult for us to take emotionally, but in the end, we were really grateful that we had such a small pilot group because it helped us really connect with our students and really get to the heart of what they needed. I actually couldn't have done this without the Miracy team. I'm a huge dreamer, but when it comes to actually creating something and pulling through the hard things, I stop myself. So my coach has been that voice in the background telling me to keep going and to just keep plugging along and do the best that I can. So as far as the results of building our audience and taking a step up within our niche, it's been really interesting. We now have an audience base from which we can pull when we want to launch a course or when we want to ask questions or get problem language or whatnot. The most surprising thing though has been that my partner and I are now seen as professionals within our niche. Whereas before I was the person who was just trying to build a blog with 50-page reads a day. Other professionals didn't see me really as much of a counterpart, I guess I could say. But now I'm able to reach out to other professionals within our niche and they want to partner with me. They want to take me seriously. They see me as a trusted source within our niche, within our field, and somebody who can actually produce something really good and offer something great to the people that we're all serving. For anybody watching this video and wondering if they should participate in Course Builder's Laboratory or not, I would say absolutely do it. It's been phenomenal for me. It's absolutely changed the way that I see business, the way that I do business, and the amount of time that I spend participating in creating something I feel is now more worthwhile and more intentional than what it was before. It's definitely something that's pushed me out of my comfort zone. I thought I knew how I wanted to run things. I thought I knew how I wanted to be and how to get there. But this has shown me a different path, and it's definitely a more direct path to be able to get where I want to go. And it's definitely a path with less hiccups or road bumps, which I appreciate. So anybody wondering or wavering about the decision, I would say absolutely do it.